Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here. This is episode 3 of season 2 of my Southampton career, and we're really getting close now to our first match of the season, which is the Community Shield against Tottenham. Obviously, we won the FA Cup and they ended up coming first in the league. Both impressive performances for them to come first and for us to win the FA Cup, which of course means we're going to be in the Europa League this season, which is very, very exciting. And I can't wait to get into the season showing the games, the results, and all that kind of thing. But for now, focusing more on some transfers, some players going out, some players coming in. Not too much players going out right now, apart from the free transfers and loans, like the free transfers that I let go at the start of the season or the end of last season, depends how you want to call it. But now, our first friendlies are coming up. I would love to get positive results moving into the league. Definitely want to improve on our showing last season, coming 14th, and of course, continuing good form in the FA Cup and also in the European competitions as well. It would be great for this series if I could win the Europa League and then qualify for Champions League next season and try and do well for that. But we have to make some better signings. Like, we don't have heaps of money, so we can't sign like a big name unless we sign or sell someone big from our team. But here, just signing some more free agents, because you don't know of their potential. They could be a really good player in the future, so you might as well sign them. There's no really cost to sign them apart from their wage, so it's not really, it doesn't cost you anything. Even if they don't turn out to be good, you can still sell them on a profit in the future, so it's like no harm, no foul, so you can just go with that. But of course, you can't sign every single one, because then your squad will get full, and I would rather have players like Inago Martinez coming in, who can be a very good defender for us, good enough to come in already. That's, like I said, I want to sign young players that are good enough already, but still, like, not too young. They need to have a bit of experience, but still that potential to grow. As you see, Steve Dorita leaving our team just wasn't simply not good enough. We can't have those low-rated players when I want to look to improve on my league showing last season and also doing well in the Europa League. Which, being in any competition, you want to win it, but it will be hard. Teams like Manchester City in it, obviously, they won't be in our group stage, but future, if we qualify into the knockout stages, it's going to be tough. And here, Dongu Safak, he's got heaps of pace. I'll be looking to play more this season. Gaston Ramirez, of course, he's our key player. And yeah, no doubt he's a player I'd love to hold on to for the rest of the transfer window, but who knows what's going to happen. You know, those big teams love to make offers, and especially with Gaston Ramirez, he's got good potential in the game, and he's definitely a good player and had a very, very good season last season. So no doubt he will get some interest towards the end of the transfer window. The bigger teams like to do that, and yeah, it will be pretty bad if we sell him, but then we don't have enough time to sign anyone better. But anyway, I won't talk about that for now. For now, I'll just focus on what we have right here. Like I said, I'm going to give some of my younger players matches. Dongu Safak, he has heaps of pace and he's pretty strong as well. Braz Esse, the youth player we got at just 16 years of age, and he's 60 overall. I believe with a 5-star weak foot. That's fantastic. And yeah, he's a solid player. He's 60 overall already for only someone who's 16, so he could develop very, very well. And also into the future with this career, I'm going to start scouting Australia to make it more fun for me. But now we're facing Kaiserslautern in a friendly match. Hopefully get a positive result, and we do. Girate in his first match for us, even though it's just a friendly, so it's not actually a debut, it's just like a non-competitive match. But also, it's a good sign for him to score early, so that shows he will be a very good player for us. But like I said, it's non-competitive, so definitely will be a different situation in like the Premier League and that kind of thing. Again, trying to negotiate with some free agents. Alessandro Ari here. Again, he's a goalkeeper. We really do need a goalkeeper coming through, so I may just have to go with that. I may just have to go with having those younger players as my goalkeeper, but I really wouldn't want that. If you see there, our only two goalkeepers are those two young guys, but I definitely will be trying to get someone better. But you're just going to have to wait and see for that into like later in the transfer window. But we do have some games already, so we're going to have to go with the players we have already, but I'm sure we'll do okay. And the Community Shield against Tottenham, I don't see it's that important in my opinion, because your team is not ready yet, in my opinion. Like, you haven't made all your transfers, and yeah, I'm going to try and send those goalkeepers out on loan anyway. So hopefully they'll get the experience, maybe going to N-Power League 2 or League 1 team. That's where I see their potential being at, or maybe a lower championship team, not really sure. But anyway, as you can see, some countries looking at me to be the international manager, but I don't really have the interest for that in this career. Just want to focus on Southampton. And here, our third friendly to finish it off. It would be great to get a win, and we do 2-0 away. Very happy with that. And Dongu, Safak, and Mayuka scoring. They're going to be lethal this season, at least I hope, with their pace and scoring heaps. Hopefully, that will be ideal thing I would want from them, because obviously they are pacey strikers, but they're pretty strong as well. That's a good thing about them. They're not weak players. They don't get pushed off the ball. So that's why I really like them, especially Mayuka. Last season was fantastic, arguably our best striker, and hopefully he can just move on from that and just lift and step up to a new level. But then if he does that, bigger teams will be interested, but that's the world of football. It's a money game, and ideally, even if we keep him or not, I would want him to do good, even if we keep him or don't, because if we sell him, we'll get the big money, then we could sign someone better, even though Mayuka is probably one of the best strikers just because of his pace, and he's got very good shot power, 4-star skills as well. So mixing that, actually, that was our second friendly, this is our third against Montpellier, a bigger team, so that would be good to test our skills. And this will really showcase, I think I pronounced that weird again, our true ability. If you see that here, they've got a very, very solid team, a very similar team. Their team is probably slightly better as well, but this match is at home, and we pick up the 1-0 win, even though Jarate missed the penalty in the second minute, so that's unfortunate. Might not use the penalties with him, probably Mayuka, he's the key man to go with, I guess. We got some more transfer offers here. Billy Sharp, of course, letting him go. I don't see a real upside in keeping him. He's only 73 overall and 27. He's not going to increase. If anything, he's going to decrease. Morgan Schneiderlin, of course, he's going to get some interest from other teams, as last year he had a very solid season. Like, you're not going to have your defensive mids with high ratings because they don't usually score goals, even though he scored a few from the long shots. If you are very familiar with this Southampton career, you've seen him. He's been a dangerous player from those long range shots, so I'll be looking for that again, because he's got decent long shots abilities. So yeah, he's one to look out for. Inigo Martinez, negotiations with him seem to be taking a really long time for whatever reason, unfortunately. Again, Nathaniel Klein, I suppose deservedly, he wants a bigger wage, and yeah, that is deserving, like I said, because last season he was fantastic. Him and him and Luke Shaw taking those fullback positions. We've got the English guys in there. I think I have enough English players. Of course, not like Newcastle United. Basically, all their team is French. Got more French players than from England, and yeah, but I suppose that's the way. The way things happen these days. It's about money, like I mentioned before. And I suppose Newcastle have scouts in France as well. So they've always had that contingent. They've always had scouts and around the French area and that kind of thing to bring in like the French talent. They've always done so, and yeah, I suppose every team has that. They have a certain area where they bring in a certain country, and you see that familiar with quite a few teams. But anyway, I'll stop talking about that and move on, as this video's getting to the end. Not too long, this episode, about 9 minutes. That's simply because I don't have a match to show you, and I wanted to get a lot of these transfers done, at least to the next match. So the next episode will be Tottenham. So that's in the Community Shield. Like I said, I probably won't focus on it too much because it's not really that important to me. I'd rather put some experience into younger players. As you can see there, Bruce SA, he's already increased one from those friendly matches, so no doubt he has good potential with that. So hopefully he can keep growing and become, obviously first season he's not going to become into amazing player, but second and third seasons I'll be looking for him to increase into over 70 overall, and if he can, that'll be good. I would ideally want him to become a good player for us, a first teamer. If not, we can sell him on for that profit, which is a very good thing. And the season is looking solid for us, looking to come 12th, but I'll be looking to come better, maybe like a top 8, top 6 kind of performance. But anyway, that is enough for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did in fact enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.